eyes glow through autumn rain. Coffee cups beside the pane. Rain on Maple Street tonight. Golden windows, faded light. Every drop keeps calling you back into my quiet room. People pass with coats and scarves while I trace old broken hearts. Your old sweater on the chair still feels like you're sitting there. Soft jazz playing down the hall. Tiny echoes on the wall. Steam is rising from my cup, but your name still lingers soft. Rain on Maple Street tonight. Golden windows, faded light. Every drop keeps calling you back into my quiet room. Maybe healing takes its time. Maybe stars forget to shine, but the rain helps me believe some hearts never truly leave. Rain on Maple Street tonight. Silver tears beneath the light. Coffee cools and shadows move. Still I leave the door for you. Rain keeps falling slow. The steam is rising from the porcelain rim, while the light in here is growing dim. You haven't taken a single sip, just a trembling hand and a frozen lip. We used to talk until the moon went down, but now the silence is the only sound. I'm tracing circles on the tablecloth, like a dying flame and a tired moth. You're looking past me at the rainy street, while the heart inside me skips a beat. Your coffee's getting cold again, just like the way our story ends. No bitter words and no sudden scenes, just the space that's growing in between. Maybe we stayed too long at the table, trying to fix what we weren't able. The sugar settled at the bottom of the cup, and neither one of us can look up. Leave your keys beside the silver tray. There's nothing left for me to say. The shadows stretch across the wooden floor as you move slowly toward the door. The clock is ticking like a heavy heart, watching us drift so far apart. Your coffee's getting cold again, just like the way our story ends. No bitter words and no sudden scenes, just the space that's growing in between. It's the weight of one last final chapter of a dusty book, softly spoken, barely heard, the ghost of every single word. Don't turn around, just let it go. The winter's coming and the lights are lower. Just two strangers in a familiar place, searching for a spark we can't replace. Your coffee's getting cold again, just like the way our story ends. It's a quiet kind of breaking, soft and slow. The hardest part is learning how to let you go. The rain is tapping on the window pane, calling out your beautiful name. Your coffee's getting cold, and I'm still here, watching it fade away. The rain is tapping softly on the window pane, while the city wakes up slowly in the rain. I'm sitting at our table in the corner of the room, watching the morning light begin to fade too soon. The barista knows my name but doesn't ask for yours. He sees the way I'm staring at the heavy wooden doors. I stir the sugar, but the sweetness won't remain. Everything I touch just feels like pouring rain. The chair across from me is lighter than a ghost, and that's the part of you that I will miss the most. Coffee and a heartbreak in the early morning dew, trying to forget the way I once belonged to you. Spring is in the air, but my heart is stuck in fall. I'm listening for your footsteps echoing down the hall. It's just another rainy morning in this quiet little place, searching for the ghost of your beautiful face. I remember how you liked your latte with a hint of cream, back when we were living in a perfect golden dream. Now the steam is rising like the memories we made, watching every color start to flicker and to fade. I trace the circles on the table with my shaking hand, trying to understand a life I never planned. The rain keeps falling and the flowers start to die underneath the shadow of a pale and weeping sky. The chair across from me is lighter than a ghost, and that's the part of you that I will miss the most. Coffee and a heartbreak in the early morning dew, trying to forget the way I once belonged to you. Spring is in the air, but my heart is stuck in fall. I'm listening for your footsteps echoing down the hall. It's just another rainy morning in this quiet little place, searching for the ghost of your beautiful face. The bitterness is heavy and the morning is so long. I'm trying to be steady, but I'm just not that strong. It's the lingering scent of your vanilla latte in the air, reminding me of all the things that we used to share. Maybe I should leave this town and find a brand new place, where I don't have to look for the reflection of your face. But every cafe smells the same, and every rain will fall, and I'll still be the one who's waiting for your call. Coffee and a heartbreak in the early morning dew, to forget the way I once belonged to you. Spring is in the air, but my heart is stuck in fall. I'm listening for your footsteps, but they're gone. It's just another rainy morning in this quiet little place, searching for the ghost of your beautiful face. Just a rainy morning, just a cup of coffee, just the way you left me in the spring rain. The steam is fading from my cup. I'm still here, waiting for the world to wake me up.
Morning tides beneath the pier, quiet gulls I barely hear. Sunday by the harbor side, watching little boats collide. Salted wind and pale blue skies, stillness resting in my eyes. Tiny cafes start to wake, fresh bread cooling by the lake. People smiling, passing through, simple moments touched with blue. Faded postcards in my coat, half-finished words you never wrote. Clouds are floating, calm and free, like the dreams you gave to me. Sunday by the harbor side, silver waves and changing tides. Every hour drifting light softly disappears from sight. Nothing rushes in this town, even sadness settles down. For a while my soul can rest inside this quiet loneliness. Sunday by the harbor side, golden sunset on the tide. Every memory like the ocean carrying you. Harbor winds tonight. The steam is rising softly from the cup, while the morning light is fading slow. You haven't touched your coffee for a while, just sitting there with a quiet smile. We used to talk until the stars went down, but now the silence feels so gentle somehow. I trace slow circles on the wood table, like watching memories softly unravel. You're looking out at the gentle rain, while my heart beats quiet in the same refrain. Your coffee's getting cold again, just like the way our story gently ends. No heavy words, no sudden pain, just the space that's growing soft between. Maybe we stayed a little too long here, trying to hold what was never meant to stay. The sugar settled gently at the bottom, and neither of us needs to say. Place your keys beside the silver tray. There's nothing left but quiet in the way. The shadows move slowly across the floor as you stand up and walk toward the door. The clock is ticking soft and slow, watching us let each other go. Your coffee's getting cold again, just like the way our story gently ends. No heavy words, no sudden pain, just a space that's growing soft between. It's the weight of one last quiet look, the final page of a well-loved book, softly spoken, barely heard, the echo of every gentle word. Don't turn around, just let it be. The winter's coming, but so is peace. We're just two souls who shared a place, now drifting softly into different space. Your coffee's getting cold again, just like the way our story gently ends. It's a quiet kind of letting go, the softest way to learn to breathe alone. The rain is tapping on the window pane. Your coffee's getting cold, and I'm still here, watching it fade away. But somehow it feels okay.
Soft piano falls, guitar moves slow, rain on the window, morning feels low. Your name on the window fades out with the rain. I sit in the silence, learning your absence again. The glass turns white under my hand. I write your name where we used to stand. One small cup, one quiet chair. The doorbell rings, but you're not there. The street moves on, the lights turn pale. My heart stays still like an unread mail. I take one breath, then let it go. Some kinds of love leave soft and slow. Your name on the window the rain lets go, I breathe again.
Paper lanterns gently sway, midnight colors fade away, lanterns glowing through the rain, calling out your name again. Tiny lights along the street, where your memory still sleeps. Porcelain cups beside the wall, shadows moving soft and small, velvet clouds above the town, while the evening settles down. Old train passing far away, like the words we couldn't say. Your coat hanging by the door, but you live here anymore. Lanterns glowing through the rain, flickering like fragile flames. Every heartbeat drifts so slow, like the rivers far below. Maybe someday wines will change, carry sorrow far away. Still tonight beneath the sky, I can't teach my heart goodbye. Lanterns glowing silver gold, keeping silent stories close. Every road may lead apart, but your echo stays in heart. Soft piano decay, lantern light drifting slow.
The neon sign glows soft in blue and gold, while the night unfolds slow and cold. I'm sitting in the booth we used to share, with nothing but the quiet in the air. The saxophone plays low and sweet, like a memory that refuses to sleep. It's midnight blue in an empty space, a gentle kind of lonely grace. The music drifts like a soft goodbye underneath this velvet sky. It's midnight blue in an empty booth, a quiet search for a softer truth. The wine is still, the is calm, and I'm learning how to be alone. I'll stay until the lights grow dim, until the night feels soft within. Every corner still holds a trace of you, but the feeling now feels gentle too. The city hums a low and tender tune beneath the light of the waning moon. I see your shadow in the quiet glow, but it doesn't hurt the way it did before. The music drifts like a soft goodbye underneath this velvet sky. It's midnight blue in an empty booth, a quiet search for a softer truth. The wine is still, the room is calm, and I'm learning how to be alone. We used to fill the silence with our words. Now I'm learning how to just observe. The night is long, but it feels kind, like the world is giving me some time. It's midnight blue in an empty booth, a quiet search for a softer truth. The wine is still, the room is calm, and I'm learning how to be alone. Midnight blue, soft and slow, I'm still here, but it feels okay to let you go. The cafe closes slow on Monday nights, chairs upside down beneath the amber lights. But there's one little corner still glowing warm, like it's waiting for us to walk back in from the storm. Your scarf still hangs behind the wooden chair, like when or someone forgot you're not there. The girl behind the counter smiles at me, the kind of smile that comes from sympathy. I stir the coffee long after it's cold, trying to warm the silence in my soul. Outside the rain is tracing silver lines across the blurry neon downtown signs, and the light left on still shines for someone gone. Like this little cafe refuses to believe that love can disappear so quietly. Oh, the piano plays like it remembers our names, while I'm learning how to sit here alone with the light left on. A couple laughs beside the window pane, their voices disappear beneath the rain. I wonder if we sounded just like that before the world turned fragile at the cracks. Your favorite song drifts softly through the room, like perfume floating through forgotten June. And every tiny thing keeps pulling me back to the version of us we used to be. And the light left on still shines for someone gone. Like this little cafe refuses to believe that love can disappear so quietly. Oh, the piano memories like it remembers our names, while I'm learning how to sit here alone with the light left on. Maybe healing isn't moving on too fast. Maybe it's learning some moments were meant to last, like warm cups of coffee in your hand in mine, existing forever in another time. So let the light stay on for every heart that's gone, for every lonely soul still staring through the rain, trying to lose a memory that remains. And if tomorrow comes without the weight of us, I'll still thank this little room for letting me belong to the nights we held on. The cafe closes slow on Monday nights. One last shadow fading with the lights. Dusky colors fill the air, empty rooftops everywhere, velvet evening sky above, fading traces of our love. City lights begin to bloom, quiet gold across the room. Candles flicker near the glass, watching silent taxis pass. Gentle melodies unwind like old pictures in my mind. Autumn whispers through the trees, cool reflections on the street. Every corner holds a spark of the days before the dark. Velvet evening sky above, soft remains of what it was. Every second moving slow, like the falling afterglow. Time will carry seasons far beyond every fading scar. Still the twilight softly stays, wrapped around our yesterdays. Velvet evening sky above, quiet fragments linger on, though the night begins anew. Part of me still walks with you. Evening sky, fading blue. Streetlights on the river shake like memories do, beautiful and broken, trying trying not to lose you, and every passing shadow feels a little like your name, floating through the midnight rain. I walked the river boulevard at 2:30, past little restaurants we said we'd go to. The city smelled like wet concrete and smoke, like all the things we were too scared to hold. A saxophone was playing down the block, slow enough to make the whole world stop. And for a second I could almost see your reflection walking next to me. Streetlights on the river shake like memories do, beautiful and broken, trying not to lose you. And every passing shadow feels a little like your name, floating through the midnight rain. The bookstore by the station closed at 10. Still your favorite novel waits inside of it. I almost went in just to feel close to the version of us I miss the most. Some people say the heart forgets with time, but grief moves slowly like a late night tide. You don't wake up one day suddenly repaired, you just stop noticing the empty chair. Streetlights on the river blur beneath the blue, and tonight I finally understand love can't leave without leaving you. And every passing shadow doesn't hurt the same. Maybe healing looks this way. Maybe somewhere far from here you still laugh the way you used to, while I learn that missing someone doesn't mean I have to lose myself too. Streetlights on the river slowly disappear. Morning climbs the rooftops and the silence feels sincere. Every passing shadow melts into the dawn, and somehow I keep moving on. Late night city breathing slow, streetlights covered up in gold. Your memory walks through my mind like smoke disappearing with time. Midnight latte getting cold, stories left untold. Your reflection in the steam still lives inside my dreams. People passing by the store, rain collecting near the door. I pretend that I moved on, but your melody still lingers on. voices nowhere there. Every table feels the same, since nobody says my name. Midnight latte getting cold, stories left untold. Your reflection in the steam still lives inside my dreams. Maybe someday I will smile without missing you a while, but tonight the moonlight blue still reminds me of you. Midnight latte getting cold, stories left untold. Your reflection in the steam still lives inside my dreams. Just the rain, just the night, just a night, just your ghost and cafe lights. The piano starts where your hands let go. Soft guitar underneath, moving slow. One little table, one fading light. I tell myself I'm alright. I'm still at the table where we used to be, holding a silence that won't set me free. Your chair is empty, but I don't fall apart. I just breathe through the ache of a quiet heart. The cup has gone cold by the window frame. I almost turn when they call your name. The rain writes softly on the glass, like it knows some things don't last. I left your side of the table clean. No angry words, no final scene, just a folded napkin, a gentle scar, and the sound of cars passing far. I used to know how your smile would stay in the smallest part of an ordinary day. Now every spoon against porcelain white sounds too loud in the evening light. I don't need answers, I don't need blame. Some love leaves without making a flame. It only dims like a lamp at dawn, still warm for a while after it's gone. I'm still at the table where we used to be, holding a silence that won't set me free. Your chair is empty, but I don't fall apart. I just breathe through the ache of a quiet heart. Maybe tomorrow I'll walk past this place without looking in for your face. Maybe the sorrow will soften in time, like sugar dissolving one grain at a time. I'm still at the table, but I'm learning to leave, letting the evening be gentle with me. Your chair is empty, but I'm still alive. I lost what we were, but I'll learn to survive. The piano fades, the guitar stays low. I put on my coat, Cherry blossoms in the breeze, coffee scent and autumn leaves, morning sunlight on the floor, but you don't walk in anymore. Cherry blossoms falling down like memories around this town. Sweetest love became goodbye under soft and cloudy skies. Your old book still waits for you beside the table made for two. Every page still feels so warm, even after every storm. The kettle sings a lonely song, nights feel quiet and too long. I still trace your name somehow on the frozen cafe clouds. Cherry blossoms falling down like memories around this town. Sweetest love became goodbye under soft and cloudy skies. Maybe spring will heal this pain, wash away the midnight rain, but your smile still softly stays inside all my quiet days. Cherry blossoms falling down like memories around this town. Sweetest love became goodbye under soft and cloudy skies. Morning fades, coffee black, spring moves on, you don't come back. There's the quiet between songs that always gets me most, when the room goes still enough to hear the ghost of every word we never said. Every night we held our breath, trying to save something already gone. Your coat used to hang beside the door, now winter feels colder than before. The waitress lights another candle flame, but even warmth can't bring back names. I keep tracing circles on the wooden grain, like somehow time might turn around again. But the clock above the counter keeps moving on, like heartbreak is ordinary after all. It's the quiet between songs that always gets me most, when the room goes still enough to hear the ghost of every word we never said. Every night we held our breath, trying to save something already gone. Outside the rain turns neon into art, little blurry paintings in the dark, and every stranger passing by the glass looks like someone trying close her eyes like she's carrying 100 different lives. And suddenly I understand the truth. Some endings arrive softly, not all at once. It's the quiet between songs where I finally belong. Not inside the memory, but beyond, where your shadow doesn't ache every time the records play, and my heart no longer waits. I used to think healing would feel like sunlight, but maybe it's smaller, maybe it's just surviving the night. Maybe it's breathing without asking why. Maybe it's learning some loves don't die, they just change shape with time. It's the quiet between songs, and the rain is nearly gone. Morning settles softly on the street below, and for the first time in forever, this little cafe feels warm. Instead of somewhere I got lost alone.
Pale moon drifting over town, quiet rooftops settling down. Moonlight on Cedar Lane, silver shadows call your name. Windows glowing soft and low, where our younger hearts still go. Late night bicycles roll by, clouds are sleeping in the sky. Old bookstores begin to close, cold wind through my woolen coat. Tiny lamps along the rail, distant humming from a train. Your forgotten photograph still rests inside my leather bag. Moonlight on Cedar Lane flickers through the autumn haze. Every step and every sigh feels suspended in the night. Maybe roads were meant to bend, maybe nothing truly ends. Still beneath this quiet blue, part of me belongs to you. Moonlight on Cedar Lane, golden dust along the rain. Every memory moves slow like the rivers far below. Moonlight drifting home. feet slow on my hands. I miss you softly, but I understand. The sun is rising, the room feels still. I let the silence do what it will. One chair by the window, one cup turning cold. The story between us has already been told. The street starts moving, the day opens wide. I stay here breathing with nothing to hide. The steam fades slowly, your name fades too. I keep the warm part, not all of you. No bitter questions, no heavy blame, just morning light. Learning your name, morning blue coffee, slow on my hands. I miss you softly, but I understand. The sun is rising, the room feels still. I let the silence do what it will. Maybe tomorrow this street will feel new. Maybe this window won't look like you. Maybe the heartache leaves drop by drop, not in a storm, but after it stops. Morning blue coffee, slow on my hands. I miss you softly, but I understand. The sun is rising, I loosen the pain and leave what we were with the last of the rain. Pinot grows quiet, guitar fades low. I close my coat and let you go. Morning haze and quiet skies, sleep still resting in my eyes. Softly through the dawn you fade, like the colors in the rain. Empty coffee, silent room, still surrounded by your perfume. Birds are singing far away, but my heart still feels the gray. Sunlight touches every wall, yet I barely feel at all. Books and letters by the bed, tiny words we never said. Every second moving slow, like a river after snow. Softly through the dawn you fade, like the colors in the rain. Empty coffee, silent room, still surrounded by your perfume. feels less cold. Maybe I will let you go, but tonight the morning blue still reminds me of you. Softly through the dawn you fade, leaving shadows where you stayed. Quiet tears and silver light disappear into the night. Slow piano decay with fingerstyle, acoustic guitar ending naturally.